We are back to take a look at our next set of boss drops, and this video is ever so slightly different because we'll be using the new view drops feature. As a result, this video will be kept a little bit shorter than usual, just because I'm not sure if this is the way I want to go about it or if the wiki's better. So let me know in the comments down below if you prefer seeing just the view drops as we're doing in this video, or the wiki as I show you normally. The advantage with the wiki is you can see the rare items and the seasonals, as well as I'll be able to ping up both the male and female variants. So there's the real differences. However, I can, when we do it this way, do like demos and try me's, so we'll be doing that throughout as well of some of the items. As you can tell, we've started at the underground lab. We're now over at join underground lab B, because not only does Artix have a nice little shop for you if you'd like to take a look through either of them, there is a free player armor available right there. There is crucially the rabid server hamster, and the drops on this one are interesting because you have got yourself this paladin helmet, specifically an ArchPaladin's Dark Birthday Helm. I thought that looked really cool, could go well with some sets. There's also a normal ArchPaladin version, as well as a sign telling us that the server is down. You can also grab yourself a wombat and a pumpkin if you would like a new house item. We're now over at the underlayer, where there are a couple of different archery monsters. We'll show you the Dragon Knight first. There are 3 different swords you can get. Well, there's 2 swords and one that goes on your back as a cape. There is also, as I'm sure many of you are well aware, the Archfiend Dragon Lord. Now, if you farmed him in the past, this will be fairly irrelevant, but if you haven't, you can get a few different weapons, but there is the Archfish drops as well. So if you're a fan of your little meme bits and you would like Nulgath the Archfish, they are right at the bottom in this drop table. There is a helm and also a member-only pet, which I thought was pretty cool if you haven't already got them. All AC tagged, so that's great for your bank storage. Next up, we're over at the Underworld. This map exists, so we need to quickly go through the mini-bosses that are available here. Clunk has got a couple animated weapons, both AC tagged yet again, so they could be worth picking up for collection purposes. That's what one of the weapons looks like. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was going to be bigger than it was, but you know, it is what it is. Next up, you come across Revenfius, and once you get to him, you can grab yourself the Undead Warrior Bruiser armor. Not too sure if you'll be picking that up. And there's also the helm if you want the full set. I must say, it's not one of my particular favourites to show you, but as it was on our way, it just made sense. We then come across Larkin, and if you have a little look down Larkin's drops, there are 2 helms, specifically this Genesis hood, if you would like that. There's also King Clunk's crown, that's typically more used in quests. Diligas is also in the same room and has got 3 different member-only weapons. There is the head-splitting daggers, which I thought looked cool, and there's also this great Claymore of Pain as well as a basic version, and that is what the Claymore is looking like. Okie dokes, the Chicken Cow Knight set. Before we get to the Chicken Cow Knight set, you will come across the Doom Axe. There is a scythe and also a mace, all on the wall. So if you defeat them, you can get their retrospective weapons. It's actually the Doom Star, not a mace, but you know what I meant. So if you would like the Morning Star of Doom, you can grab it from this particular monster. And there is also the Reaper's Edge of Doom, which is the scythe variant as well. Quite a small scythe, it must be said, but if you like your Doom weapons, then you can grab them from those 3 different monsters. Lastly, there is the Doom Knight armor, and this is where you can get yourself the full Chicken Cow Knight set. We will preview that for you. I do like chicken cow bits every now and again, they do tickle my pickle, and this one is exactly the same. Sadly, no AC tag with this, so it will be a considered farm if you would like that set. Next up, we'll have a look at some pirate helms that joined vampirates. I think this map is legend only, so you will be a little bit restricted on getting to this one if you're a free player. Although I could be wrong, that does happen from time to time. There are the Rotten Skull hat variants that you can get, and with Talk Like a Pirate Day coming up, we've got to show you something pirate related. Over at the lair is where you can find yourself the Onyx Lava Dragon. The drops in this table I think are pretty much the same as the Red Dragon, or at least some of them definitely cross over, which is good to know. So if you do want to farm something that isn't the Red Dragon, then I guess you can grab your Phoenix Blade from this monster, although he has a lot more health than the Red Dragon, so I'm not sure if that would be logical, but you know, it's there. There's also the Celestial Staff dropping too. Next up, and lastly for this particular video, is join Vermillioncliffs, where you can grab yourself the Onsen Sets. This is a fairly new map, it only came out a few weeks ago, and if you go all the way to the boss and take on the boss, these are the drops that you'll be able to grab. Sadly, no AC tags, but if you would like to run around naked, then these armors will certainly get you close to that. Anyway, folks, that sadly brings us to the end of this particular episode. As I said earlier, let me know down below in the comments if you'd like to stick with the wiki or if you'd like me to keep doing it this way. I don't mind either. We'll go with the kind of majority. As always, until next time, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon.